Okay, another setting you'll notice is the minimum and maximum stay. I have my properties cap out at the 3-day mark, with the exception of the Lookout, which I think is 4 days. I didn't do that for my first 2 years with the treehouse, and every month one couple would inevitably want to book their entire honeymoon, which is usually about 8 days. I would try to educate them by letting them know that we're on the rainy side of the island and they'll probably want to go visit the dry side of the island as well, and they should split up their trip to get the best experience possible. But every month, one person would just refuse, say, nope, this is where we want to stay. And inevitably, we would get lower stars for the location, because what makes our location amazing for 3 days, being close to the black and green sand beaches and Volcano National Park, is kind of a long drive for the other attractions on the island when you have to go an hour and a half here and there, and you just feel like you're in the car the whole time. And since my places are small and set up more like hotel rooms without the daily cleaning service, it was hard for my guests to keep the place tidy. And what feels so magical for a couple days starts to lose some of its luster with your dirty laundry and your luggage everywhere. Another benefit is that it's less risky if someone cancels to lose a 1 or 2 night stay instead of an entire week of revenue. Lastly, it makes my caretaker's income more predictable and easier for them to budget. By implementing the maximum stay, they're pretty much guaranteed to have a few turnovers a week at least, versus only getting paid once, for an entire week. So that's really helpful too. There are some scenarios though that you would want your guests to stay a whole week. Like if you have a large lake house and your target guests are family reunions, then you would want a longer booking. For that, I would just make sure in that instance that you have a strict cancellation policy so you don't lose out if someone can't come. And for really high priced reservations like that, I would also encourage the guests to get traveler's insurance. Inevitably, you're going to have someone who has a death in the family or something terrible that comes up and they need to cancel, and you won't be able to book that out and you'll both feel crummy about it. So if you have suggested that, they either took you up on it, got the traveler's insurance, and it's no big deal, or if they didn't, you gave them fair warning about that, and you can feel better about keeping that rate.